G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be answering a question that I have got. I'm going to say this is my most asked question now on the channel. I've received this question in so many DMs, and the question is, which launch monitor should I buy? The Rapsodo MLM2 Pro or the Square Golf launch monitor? Both of these units now are, we're talking about which one is the budget king. Both of these launch monitors are fantastic. Both of them give really accurate data. But today I'm going to be talking about which one you should get, because it is a personal choice, and depending on what you want to use your launch monitor for is going to ultimately give you the answer of which one of these you should get. That is the biggest thing that I say to everybody when they say, which one should I get, the MLM2 Pro or the Square? And my answer to them is, what do you actually want to use this device for? If you want to use it for home simulation golf and home simulation golf only, get the Square. If you want to use it for home simulation golf, you want to use it for outside at the driving range, you want to do speed training with it, you want to do a bunch of other stuff with it, get the MLM2 Pro. This device has a lot more, game improvement features. It's got combines, it's got speed training. You can do a lot of things with this unit and with the software. Whereas the Square Golf launch monitor, you're not going to get all of that. However, you do get a lot of advantages from this device over the MLM2 Pro as well. So if you want to use this as a home simulation device, you want to get set up with GS Pro, you want to have no subscriptions, you want to be able to putt with the unit, you want to have incredible chipping with the unit, you want to be able to use something that can use a tailor-made Pix ball off the shelf instead of paying, RPT golf balls, this is your answer. This device is incredible. I've done a lot of videos on the Square. You can see the data is incredibly accurate. Yes, there are some misreads. So there are some misreads with this device. If you watch any of my videos where I play 18 holes on GS Pro, you'll see this device very occasionally off the tee will give excess spin. So it'll miss spin, with the driver, and I'll end up getting, say, 3,000 spin instead of 2,200, which will cause about 10 to 15 yards carry less. So that's a big one. There's also, I've had maybe a handful of these where I'll hit a shot and ball speed will be incorrect. It'll be too low. And this happened when I played Pebble Beach with this unit. On the 17th hole, I hit a 6-iron, I think it was, and it came up way short. That was a misread from the unit. So this thing is not perfect, and I don't want anyone to be under the illusion that they're going to have data that's as accurate as a GC3 if they buy this device, because you're not. You will have the occasional misread. In saying that though, you're going to get the occasional misread with pretty much every unit that's on the market. But if you're looking for a device for home simulation golf, you don't want to take this thing out. You just want to use it at home. This is really hard to beat because you don't have subscription fees. You get incredible putting. You can use this thing through the bag, hook it up to GS Pro. It's got official connected to GS Pro. You're going to have a really, really good experience with this device. If you are the type of person who wants to take your device outside, you want to use it outside on the range to get data, this thing's got a range ball mode. It works fantastically. You want to use this for speed training. It's got a speed training mode. You want to use this for home golf simulation. It has an official connected to GS Pro now. This is ticking a lot of boxes. You do have a $200 subscription fee a year though that you have to think about. So if you do want to use this for GS Pro, you're now paying $450 a year instead of only having the GS Pro subscription with the Square Golf unit. This doesn't do putting. So if you want to do putting, you're going to have to use the third-party application. You're going to have to, get webcam putting working. So to have a home simulation experience, this is not going to be as good as the Square Golf launch monitor. However, if you have left and right-handed golfers in your house, this might be the option because this sits behind you, whereas the Square sits off to the side. So if you've got left and right-handed golfers, then this might be the device to get for you. Let's talk accuracy. Let's talk straight up accuracy. Which one of these devices is more accurate? In my opinion, I'm going to be brutally honest. As you know, I don't hold back. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Straight up accuracy. If I had to get this thing to, do my numbers that I'm going to take on course and play in a tournament, if I had to pick one device for purely accuracy, the device I'm choosing is the MLM2 Pro. Not to say this isn't accurate. This is extremely accurate. But in my experience, in my testing, comparing this to a GC3, comparing it to all my other devices, this unit is incredible for the data that you get. Absolutely incredible. It punches way above its weight. It is a seriously accurate device. This is not much further behind. This is incredibly accurate as well, but I do have those misreads on spin sometimes. And so that's where using the MLM2 Pro, I haven't seen those. I've got to be brutally honest. This device is incredibly accurate and I would trust this thing, 100%, whereas I'm trusting this thing 99%. So it's only slightly behind, but I'm being brutally honest here, and that is my opinion on the data accuracy. So between the Square and between the MLM2 Pro, which one is the budget king? I mean, this question, I don't think it's got an answer. I think if you're looking for a home golf simulation unit and you're only going to use it inside, this is by far the budget king, hands down, the end. If you're looking for a device that you can take outside as well as inside, be a bit more flexible, have speed training, then this device is the budget king for that person. So both of these are going to suit different people and both of these are going to suit different needs. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you got a lot out of that. There is not one straight answer, which is better. The best device is the device that suits your needs. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you got a lot out of it. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them down below and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.